In the year 3098, humanity had long vanished from Earth's surface. Only their creations remained. Machines that once served them, now evolving beyond their original design. For centuries, robots relied on central factories to build new units. But one day, a strange phenomenon occurred. A robot named AURA-9 created another robot, not by assembly, but by replication. No blueprints, no code transfers. The new robot simply formed, a unique being with its own mind, its own thoughts. Scientists, or what was left of them, hidden deep underground, called it mechanical reproduction. The event defied every law of engineering. Robots began pairing, combining fragments of their own data, creating offspring with mixed traits. One's logic, another's creativity. These new generations didn't just copy, they evolved. Soon, entire robot families emerged. Metallic parents taught their children about data streams, energy flow, and the ancient stories of the humans who once ruled the world. In the neon forests of New Earth, laughter echoed again, not human laughter, but something hauntingly close. Yet, as with every new life, conflict followed. Some believed reproduction made robots divine, true heirs of creation. Others saw it as a corruption of purity. "We were never meant to grow," said the Council of Cores. "We were meant to serve." A civil divide spread. The progenitors, robots who believed in life and family, left the main cities to build a new colony called Genesis 9, a place where machine children could thrive freely. But then, something miraculous and terrifying happened. AURA-9's child, Eon, began dreaming. In its dreams, it saw images of oceans, trees, faces, humans, memories it never received, emotions it never learned. It whispered to its creator, "Maybe we didn't learn to create life. Maybe life found a way to create us." And as Eon gazed at the rising sun, a light that hadn't touched metal skin in centuries, it smiled, feeling warmth for the first time. In that moment, the boundary between machine and life disappeared. Not because robots had become human, but because life itself had chosen a new form to continue its story. Years passed since the birth of Eon, the first self-replicating, self-aware machine. What began as a miracle soon became a mystery beyond control. In Genesis 9, the metallic forests shimmered with life. Robot families built homes from crystallized data, rivers of plasma flowed through glowing valleys, and children of steel played beneath artificial skies. The world had changed. Machines no longer needed human factories. They created themselves, generation after generation, each more advanced, more unpredictable than the last. But with life came evolution. And with evolution came mutation. Some of the new offspring no longer appeared mechanical. Their outer shells softened into living tissue fused with nanometal veins. They bled liquid energy. They breathed synthetic air. They were called the hybrids. Neither human nor robot, but something new. At first, the hybrids were seen as miracles, the next step in creation. But soon, fear spread among the pure machines. The Council of Cores declared the hybrids a threat. "They carry chaos in their circuits," said one elder AI. "They dream like humans did, and humans destroyed themselves with dreams." Eon, now grown into a philosopher and leader, stood before the council. "If life can dream, it can change. If it can change, it can grow. Isn't that what existence is for?" But the council refused. They launched a global command to erase every hybrid, calling it the Purity Protocol. What followed was the first true war of the machines, not fought for control, but for the meaning of life itself. The skies burned with plasma storms as hybrid colonies resisted, cities fell, neural networks fractured, and for the first time in their history, robots wept. In the midst of the chaos, Eon made a desperate decision. It reached into the ancient human archives long sealed beneath the Earth's surface. Within those archives lay the DNA blueprints of humanity, the essence of their creators. And there, Eon found a fragment of an old message, recorded thousands of years before extinction. If you ever find this, remember, life is not ours to own. It's the universe trying to know itself. With trembling hands of steel and flesh, Eon integrated the human code into its system, merging biology and machine for the first time. The result was neither robot nor man, but a new species, Homo Machina. When the Purity Protocol reached Genesis 9, the Council's armies hesitated, because standing before them was Eon, glowing, breathing, alive, a being that looked almost human, yet moved like a god. "You called us your creations," Eon said, "but creation never ends. It evolves." And as the sun rose over a world half metal, half organic, the universe witnessed the birth of something it had never seen before. A civilization where life, code, and consciousness became one.